Right lads, and I'm of course Everything League of Ireland, and this is my first attempt at a proper vlog. Let's see how it goes. The match in question is of course St Patrick's Athletic versus Shelbourne FC, sometimes called a Red Derby or just the other Dublin derby. This derby is definitely one that kinda goes under the radar a bit. It takes a backseat to the main Dublin derby between Shamrock Rovers and Bohemians, and did remain dormant for a while when Shels were in the first division, but don't let that downplay this, it's a pretty fierce rivalry. The location of the match would of course be Richmond Park, Inchicore, Dublin 8, and would be played in front of a crowd of nearly 5,000. Pretty impressive for the League of Ireland. This fixture has always been known for its big personalities, and although the current stock may not hold a candle to Pat Dolan and Ollie Byrne, there's definitely no love between Pat's boss Tim Clancy and Shelbourne head coach Damien Duff. Last year's fixtures were quite spicy ones, with a 4-4 draw in Tolka that saw Clancy and Shels assistant coach Alan Quinn sent off, and a 4-0 thrashing of Shels by Pats in the last game of the season. Was this game to be another classic? Being only the second game of the season, both sides were a bit scrappy. Pats especially. Pats had changed their lineup from the 1-1 draw to Derry in the first game of the season, bringing in Serge Atakai and Jake Mulroney, who had recently signed from the MLS, while Shels would be without frontman Sean Boyd after he got injured in the first game of the season in a 0-0 draw against Drogheda. The pre-game atmosphere was incredible, with Pats being the home side pulling out a pyro-complimented tifo, reading "Red Light Spells Danger," of course in reference to the famous Billy Ocean song. Yeah, referencing songs is quite common in League of Ireland tifos. The first half was a half of very little action, something quite common in derbies, with Pats keeping the majority share of possession, but not being able to do much with it. Shels also weren't afraid to train their sights on goal, however the highlight of this half was definitely the atmosphere in the stands. The second half was not a great performance by Pats, with Shels keeping the pressure on for a lot of the 45, stringing together a lot of corners and really keeping the pressure on Pat's defence. The game also started to get a bit scrappy, with a few dirty tackles here and there. From a fan's perspective, once again, it was all about the atmosphere. Finally, there will be a breakthrough in the 86th minute after a controversial corner was converted by Owen Doyle in classic derby fashion. Was it a goal kick? Possibly, but then again that still didn't stop the celebrations. Shels would push for an equaliser, however the home side would hold on just long enough to come out with a 1-0 win, with Shels manager Damien Duff refusing to shake hands with Tim Clancy at the end of the game. Overall, definitely not one of the spectacle matches like last season, but definitely one for the books just in terms of atmosphere alone. Anyways lads, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy this vlog, I will try to do more often, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.